Welcome to This Week in ACB Community for the week of May 17th, 2026. I'm Cindy, joined by Michael, and together we're going to run through all of the activities happening this week in the ACB community, where all events are held by people who are blind or visually impaired for that same population. And if that's you and you're not already receiving our daily schedule in your inbox, drop an email to community@acb.org. We'd love to get you signed up. All times we mention are Eastern. Take it away, Michael.
At 9 a.m., we have ACB Presents the daily schedule. That's followed by Breakfast Bunch at 11, and then Poets Corner is at 2 p.m. 3 p.m. brings you two calls, Ask the Pastor and Blind Quilters Guild.
At 5 p.m., let's encourage each other with scripture and spirituality, not religion. 6 p.m., Braille Room. 7 p.m., a Sunday chat.
At 7:30 p.m., we have Game On with Next Gen. Don't get me started. That'll be followed by Free to Be Me at 8 p.m. and Sunshiny Moments at 9 p.m.
Monday, May 18th, we've got 9 a.m. ACB presents the daily schedule. Surprise, surprise. 10 a.m. A message of love. 11 a.m. two calls. Manic Monday and Scriptural Rosary.
The weekly reset is at noon, followed by JC's Community Corner email, revisited at 2 p.m. 3 p.m. brings you the Jewish Hour, and then we have the Easy Chair Yoga at 4 p.m.
5 p.m. Sports Roundtable. 6 p.m. The Friendship Circle. 7 p.m. Get the Scoop. And 7:30, It's Electric.
A couple of calls at 8 p.m. We have Cancer Support and Circle of Grace, The Lighter Way, and Low Vision Support Group. Following that up at 9 p.m. with Book Chat.
Tuesday, May 19th, 9 a.m. ACB presents the daily schedule. 10 a.m. Herbie's Community Cooking Corner. 11 a.m. Morning Mingle Throwback. 12 p.m. Adventures in Low Vision. 2 p.m. Abacus Made Simple.
Resistance with Leslie is at 4 p.m. alongside the ins and outs of sight loss later in life. A Blind View is at 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. brings you Braille Room and Butterflies Flying Information.
At 7 p.m., Tuesday Topics. 8 p.m., RS Vendor Check-In. Call on Compact Care. 9 p.m., Community Friends. 10 p.m., The Chat Cafe.
Rolling into Wednesday, May 20th, 2026 at 9 a.m. we have ACB Presents the daily schedule. That's followed by Lisa's Living Room with DJ Freshness at 11. And then the Classical Music Places at 1 p.m. 2 p.m. brings you two calls. We have Creative Journey, The Truth Filter, and 7 Critics. And we have Widows and Widowers Support Group.
At 3 p.m., Navigation Tactics. 3:30, Happy Hour Cardio. 4 p.m., Turning the Tables and Better Living, Better Life is at 5 p.m. along with Conversational Spanish.
At 6 p.m., you'll find accessible online games and Cozy by the Fireside. Those two calls are followed by Awakening Through Vedic Wisdom at 7 p.m., Sharing and Caring Support Group at 8 p.m., and Library Without Walls is at 8:30 p.m., as well as Meditation Celebration.
Now we're into Thursday, May 21st. 9 a.m., ACB presents the daily schedule. 11 a.m., Let's Talk Together. And Turning Pages Book Brunch. 12 p.m., I Love Braille.
At 3 p.m., we have Living a Grateful Life, followed by the Sight and Hearing Loss at 4 p.m., the Sight and Hearing Loss Experience. 5 p.m., we have Beginning Spanish, and then ACB Crafters Needle Knitting is at 6 p.m., alongside Christian Chat.
6:30 p.m., Learning How to Use the DA2 Player. 7 p.m., Book Match. 8 p.m., 12-Step Recovery Meeting. 9 p.m., Thursday Nightcap.
Rolling into Friday, May 22nd at 9 a.m., we have ACB Presents the Daily Schedule. That's followed by Stroke Survivors and Caregivers Support Group at 10 a.m. 11 a.m. brings you Allison's Community Cafe, and Mindful Movement in a Chair is at noon.
At 1 p.m., Memories of Anything and Everything. 3 p.m., Healthy Weight, Healthy Life. 5 p.m., In Perspective. 7 p.m., Visibilities.
Author Collective is at 8 p.m. alongside Tarot Tutorial. And then wrapping up this Friday is It's Playtime. And there's a subtitle, Besties Under Pressure at 9 p.m.
Ooh.
Oh, and Unspoken Truth, What Do Men Want is also at 9 p.m.
Well, that's fascinating too. Saturday, May 23rd, we've got 9 a.m. ACB Presents the Daily Schedule. 10 a.m. Old School Saturdays, Pets. 11 a.m. Saturday Morning Trivia. 12 p.m. Crochet Hexagon Club with Heidi. And Strictly Folk.
At 1 p.m., we have ACB Government Employees Open Chat and Friendship Circle, followed by Cajun Debate at 2 p.m. 4 p.m. brings you the 5 W's of prayer and much more.
6 p.m. Grief Journey and Weekend Braille Together, Constitution. 8 p.m. Community Karaoke.
And that is your weekly, This Week in ACB Community for the week of May 17th. And if you're interested in participating in any of these events, send an email to community@acb.org. We'll get you hooked up with your own schedule. Make it a great week. And thanks for tuning in.